2024 had many very memorable WWE shows. And today I actually want to illustrate some of those shows and paint it in a great light, also with some matches. So you ask, how is this going to work? I'm going to shut down the rules for you. And I'm going to use the best match of the night, rule 1, and the sleeper pick, which is something that not many people talk about in the show. So I'm going to choose my top 3 shows. I'll also blurt out some other matches, let's say like a best technical wrestling match of the night. But you may actually never hear that. Also remember, these are my opinions. So don't get all offended if your show or match is not on here. Anyways, let's begin with the third best show of the year, SummerSlam. Now, pound for pound, this is the best show on the card, but I'm going to say that this is third. There were no peaks in the show, but let's go on to the best match of the night, which is Damian Priest and Gunther. Damian Priest and Gunther tore the house on that show, man. They had the best match of the night, clearly. Blood everywhere, perfect heel turn from Finn Balor, like that's untouchable, bro. My sleeper pick of the night is actually LA Knight and Logan Paul. People don't talk about this, but LA Knight really showed out what he can do, not only on the mic, but he can show out what he's done in the ring. And he's actually much better than people paint it up to be. And Logan Paul also talks and does very well. I mean, when he shows up, he's actually good, really good. Now, you may be surprised, where's Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes? To me, that was actually an ass match. I'll be honest, ass match with a great return from Roman Reigns. The second best show of the year, probably should be first if it wasn't for the first show, is Backlash. Backlash's best match, and it's probably one of the matches of the year. Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, wouldn't change a thing. It's the perfect match. Look, I may be breaking the rules here, and this is actually not a match. I mean, I would have gone Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus The Bloodline as my real sleeper pick, but I'm going to go with the French crowd during Jey Uso and Damian Priest. Honestly, the crowd is the best part of this entire show. But god damn it, that picture with Jey Uso vibing with the crowd at Backlash is unforgettable. That entire entrance, that's gonna stay forever in the WWE. The crowd was even alive during the entire, well, most of the match until Finn Balor and JD McDonough came in to ruin the party. But that's fine. Amazing match. And my favorite show of the year is WrestleMania 40 Night 2. I have to stress that. Night 1 is still an amazing show on its own, but Night 2 blows it out of the water. Every match felt strong to me, and it was so cool. Honestly, I can accept any sleeper pick from this night, but I'm going to say my sleeper pick is going to be Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre in the opening segment. They wrote the tale of Seth Rollins not being at 100 health and Drew McIntyre being fully ready and consolidated on this one goal of winning the title. And then everything about Drew McIntyre's psychology of being so entangled CM Punk that he lost the title because of him, because he played with his mind, because of Damian Priest cashing in. That was beautiful. I do want to add the best technical match of the show is Io Sky versus Bayley. I had to say that one. You can go the triple threat match with Logan Paul and that guy, but this was amazing match. And of course, you guys already knew, match of not just the show, but the entire year is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. And it was already a 5-star classic before anybody even entered in. Because of The Rock. I want to stress this. It's because of The Rock. The Rock did a 180 from his character with the final boss. Made one of the greatest segments of the entire decade. He is one of the greatest characters of all time. That 3 to 4 month stretch of the final boss has to be one of the greatest parts of wrestling history. And in the actual match, it's a 5-star classic even before anybody actually interfered. And when everybody interfered, it was amazing chaos. First it was Jimmy and Jay, then it was Solo, then it was Cena, then it was The Rock! The Rock! And I was like, okay, it's done. We're getting the standoff from WrestleMania 28. And then the gong hits. I shook my chair so hard because The Undertaker made his return and chokeslammed The Rock. He helped out Cody Rhodes, and there's someone I didn't mention. His name is Seth Rollins. And Roman Reigns was so pissed off from 10 years ago after him being slammed with a chair, so he got revenge and costed his entire 13-16 title day reign. You hear, finish the story, Cody Rhodes is your WWE champion. This is cinema, and I'm gonna send it off here because this is the year of WWE in 2024.